94.5 PST.
What's up, it's Rashaud, joined by Bea Miller. I love your style, by the way.
Thank you.
Would you describe it as punk rock?
It's kind of just whatever I feel like wearing, to be honest. Like, some days I'll be wearing, like, a leather jacket and, like, black ripped-up pants.
Yeah.
And the next day I'll be wearing a skirt and, like, a frilly top. So, like, I'm not really sure what my style is. It's kind of just, like, whatever I feel like wearing.
And you're young. You're 15 years old. You don't really need to have a defined style.
I don't think anyone needs to have a defined style. I think it's so annoying when people, like, go to the store and, like, oh, I really like this. But, you know, like, people would think it was weird if I wore it. Like, no, girl. Like, just wear whatever you want to wear. Whatever catches your attention.
I already love you, and I love your sass and your spunk. Okay, so I definitely am going to ask you, I want your opinion on some of, you know, your contemporaries, a lot of the singers and stuff like that. But let's go to your beginnings. We know you from X Factor. Who won your season?
Tate Stevens.
Who's that? What was his claim to?
He's a country singer, who I'm pretty sure was originally a construction worker or something like that. And he's a really nice guy, and he's a really good chef. Like, he used to make us the best food.
I believe it.
But unfortunately, he got dropped from his label.
I believe that too, because I don't know. Sorry, Tate. I mean, if you're watching this from the comfort of your home, I apologize. But so you came in 10th? Ninth. You came in ninth. And I mean, it doesn't matter where you came from, because I mean, look at like Fifth Harmony, look at One Direction, all on X Factor.
None of them won.
And we know them.
From what I've noticed, the person who wins usually is the least successful from that season. I don't really understand how that works.
Do you still keep in contact with, you know, some of the fellow contestants, the judges?
Fifth Harmony I see a lot at like shows that we do together recently, and Emblem 3 I see every once in a while too. I talk to them more than I see them. Like, I'll text her every once in a while. And then Diamond, I see her the most because she lives near me.
Got it. And you're a Jersey girl.
Yes.
So are you planning on staying on the East Coast, moving out to LA, going down south?
We already did move to LA.
Okay.
We live in California now. We've lived there for like a year and a half, but I can't stand it there. I am so excited to move back to. I want to get an apartment in New York City the day I turn 18. I'm going to be like, bye. I like the East Coast vibe better.
What don't you like about LA or California?
I think it just depends on, like, each person individually, because some people, like, they grow up and they don't really like where they, like, grew up, and they're like, oh, I can't wait to get out of here. Once they leave, it's like the greatest thing that's ever happened. But I always loved living where I was, and I loved my friends, and I liked my school, and I had a good life. I was enjoying myself, and so it's difficult, like, when you move away from something that you actually like, because you just want to go back to it. Plus, I just like the vibe of the East Coast. Like, the people here are totally different, and
you look like you fit in New York.
Yeah, I miss seasons too. I'm the only person in all of California who doesn't appreciate the never-ending summer. It's horrible. It's terrible. I came here, I stepped outside of the van when we got here, and I was like,
fall.
There are leaves on the ground. I was like, oh my god. There are browning leaves on the ground. I was like stepping on them, like crunching them. I was like, woo! I was like a 5-year-old, like crunching all the leaves.
How has that transition been? I mean, you are so young, from being Bea Miller from Jersey to being Bea Miller the artist. You know, how in terms of your friends, in terms of your lifestyle.
I've always been both of those things.
Okay, that's a good. Okay, we'll go with that. But I mean, have your friends treated you any different? I mean, you're on TV.
No.
Okay.
That's another reason why I don't really like California that much, because like some of the people I've met a good handful of people who are just really true and like good to be around, but the majority of the people that I've met there, like they all just kind of climb on top of each other, and they use other people that have like more followers than them to like get somewhere, and they're like, oh, you have more followers than me, I'm gonna be friends with you. Like it's just that's not cool.
You don't have time for the nonsense.
I don't think how many followers you have on Twitter matters at all. Like, it's just, you should judge people on, like, who they are as a person. It's just stupid. And I don't like people who are superficial like that. But all the people that I'm friends with from New Jersey have never changed. Like, they even get mad at me if I tag them in an Instagram post, because, like, B, I'm on private. I don't want to have to sort through all these people that all your fans that are trying to follow me. Like, I don't care. I want them to leave me alone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I like that. I like that they get annoyed about stuff like that.
Right.
And obviously, like, they're proud of me, and, like, they text me, and, like, they're like, oh, like, your music video came out, love it, like, oh, your EP is good, like, like, they text me, and they're supportive, but they're not, like, oh my god, like, you're so let it out.
Right.
Like, it just...
Oh my gosh, she's famous.
Yeah.
How, you have a different outlook and perspective on the music industry that's not very traditional, in that you seem as though you're over the BS. Like, you just want to make the music and sing. I
think fame is such a ridiculous concept. Like, think about it. People are famous for just having an interesting hobby that we all appreciate. Like,
or
I think it's very... Or, yes, if you're Kim Kardashian.
Right.
But, I think the whole concept of that is very strange, and it's like, the only reason people are really famous is because we all want something to look up to and aspire to be, and people that can give us hope that we could be that someday too. Right. And all I want to do is just make music and be able to really communicate with people and let them know that someone else feels the same way that they do, and try to help them through the day. And I don't want to be famous. Like, I wish that I could sing and do what I love to do and help people and communicate to as many people as possible without having to be famous, but that comes with it sometimes. And that's when you're considered successful, which to me is a little silly. Like, I wish that I could it could kind of be like a Singing in the Rain type thing, where it's like I'm behind the scenes and someone else is the whole face for it, right?
Kind of like Sia. Sia had that whole, I don't want anyone to know what I look like, but I just want to sing and, have my music out there. You have I love your outlook, and only being 15, I think that's amazing. So I do want to know some of your perspective on some of your fellow singers. All right, so if I said Justin Bieber, you would say what?
I'm not like a fan, but I actually do think he's very talented, and I'm not just saying that to like seem like a really nice person, because I don't care. But I actually think that he's super talented. If you listen to like his acoustic version, like As Long As You Love Me, the acoustic version of that is incredible. Like, I love it. I do think that he's been making some bad decisions, but he's a teenager, and like, he's still 19, right? Or is he 20 now? But he's young. It's like, people are allowed to make mistakes, and he's doing a lot of things that no one really realizes, but most guys his age do.
Right.
And I know this because I'm friends with a lot of guys, and like, they do the same dumb stuff. And it's like, unfortunately, when you're in the spotlight, you really can't be doing things like that. And if you do, like, the whole world is going to see it. And that kind of sucks. And I almost feel bad for him, because he should be allowed to make mistakes. And everyone might, like, if someone heard this, they'd be like, that girl is so dumb. Like, she doesn't know what she's talking about. He shouldn't be doing that. But I honestly think it's okay. And then we should all just leave him alone. And I think that the reason he does things like that is not only because he's his age and he's a guy, but because there's so many people watching all the time. It's like, stress him out. I feel bad.
Yeah. Taylor Swift. And you were rocking out a little bit, too.
I
Shake It Off.
like that song. The first time I heard Shake It Off, I was like, what is going on? Like, what is this? And then the more times I heard it, I was like... I like Taylor Swift. I think that she is, like, a very respectable person. Sure. Like, I have so much respect for her. And, like, she just bought, like, a $21 million apartment or some crap like that in New York City. And I was like... Okay, girl, like, you could get it. Good for you. Because she's, like, in her 20s. And I was like, that's really impressive. I'm not really, like, a huge fan of her music. I like Shake It Off just because it's kind of, like, you kind of, like, dance. So it never comes off. But, like, I don't really, like, listen to her or anything like that.
Got it. Lorde.
Oh, my God. She is so amazing. I love her. All that, like, spastic, like,
stuff
she does on stage. I like it. Like, it's very weird, but it's intriguing. And you're just like, why is she doing that?
Right.
I love it. I love that I'm, like, thinking further into that. Like, why did she do that? And it's, like, that helps you remember her, too. Because it's, like, she's the only one who just kind of, like, does this weird, like...
It's strange. It's very strange. I saw her in concert.
Like, that's just how she gets into the music.
She loves her music.
And she's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, all of her songs are just so good.
If and when you meet her, please ask her and then tweet us back, she does this, she dances spastically because...
Yeah, because why? I'm going to ask her.
Please, thank you.
I wonder if she even knows she does it. Like, is she even aware?
What do you think is an outer body experience?
Just because, like, when I'm on stage sometimes, like, I'll look back at a video afterwards and, like, what? I did that? Like, what was I doing? Like, I'll have, like, doing some weird thing, and I look back at the video, I'm like, I didn't even realize I did it,
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's kind of, like, like, she's just, like, this is what her body does, Why would I just do the rest of the...
Please don't do that.
Like this the rest of the time.
5 seconds of summer.
Oh my God, so hot.
If you had to pick one boy to date.
Luke, for sure.
You're into lip rings?
Yes. But especially because he's the youngest, so I think it'd be the easiest for me to go for that. I also think Callum's really hot. He has a really nice jawline. He could get it. But I think they're also just, like, so cool.
Yeah.
Like, I have their album. I'm a fan. Like,
right.
I really can appreciate them. And I think that they have really good stage presence, too. Like, they just, like, rock out and, like, just, like, they're interesting and entertaining. Right. And I like it. And I like that they're doing something different than everyone else,
right.
because everyone's like, oh, like they're trying too hard to be a punk band, and really they're just doing pop, and like, who cares? Like,
right.
they're doing what they feel like doing, and
right.
they're happy, they like their music, so shut up.
They're going on tour next year, which means that there might be an opening for an opening act. I mean...
They're going on tour next year?
Yeah.
On their own tour?
Yeah.
Good for
Headline,
them.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't.
Come on.
I can't do that. Are
Come on.
Not gonna
I'm going to put it out there now that you should be at least one of the opening acts. Come on.
That would be the dream.
And then you have easy access to Luke.
I know.
And Caleb. I know.
Hey, what's up?
Let's talk about your music. You have this song out called Youngblood, the single, which we like a lot.
Yes, that's a full title, Youngblood, the single. The single by Bea Miller.
Are we getting an album in the near future?
Yes, early 2015 it's coming.
Nice.
I don't know when yet. I have no details about that at all.
Any idea of a title?
No, and I'm not even just saying that to be like all secretive. Like, no, you can't know.
Right,
there actually is no title.
I'd be upset if like
there's
I
no
see
title. We don't have the album cover yet. We haven't even done the photo shoot for it. I've been all over the place, so we don't know.
Okay.
We have no idea.
But it's coming.
It's coming. The music is all there.
Yeah.
We just haven't
put it
all together in a nice little package.
So Youngblood is out now. They can get it on iTunes. Look out for the album in 2015. Mm-hmm. God willing, she'll be opening for 5 Seconds of Summer. We're going to put that into the atmosphere. It's our new friend, Bea Miller. What's up? It's Rashaud, 94.5 PST.
Woo.